The Flash sucks.
The movie?
The character?
The character! You run fast, whatever. What?
Agree or disagree?
Agree or disagree?
Get them out.
Do you have your cards? I do not have them over here. We are very unprofessional with our biggest guest ever.
Alex.
Biggest guest. Okay.
Alex.
I'm trying to lose weight.
Alex, help me.
Are they not right here?
Oh, thank you.
Are you?
I am awful. There you go. There's yours.
I saw
So
the...
would you categorize him as dead weight on this podcast?
Depends on the episode.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the episode.
Okay.
You want to start? Or you want me to start? Okay, so here's how this works. I assume you've seen it. But we'll read a statement like Invincible's the greatest show of all time. Yeah. And then we'll say 3, 2, 1. We'll either hold up agree or disagree. We'll also say it out loud, and then we shall discuss and tell each other how stupid we are. Okay?
Great. Can't wait.
We've got some Invincible ones, but I'm also throwing in some non-Invincible ones to spice it up. So
Whatever
ready?
you want.
Live-action Marvel movies are generally better than live-action DC movies. 3, 2, 1. Agree. Generally. But that's
Doesn't necessarily mean DC movies are bad.
No. But just because the DC EU was not everyone's favorite, like Man of Steel, Batman v Superman.
You like Man of Steel.
I like Man of Steel.
You son of a bitch.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
I don't love it.
I think it's the worst
But
movie
it's got
of all
some cool
time.
stuff in it. You don't like those penises that go up when the
I hate the penises.
when the Kryptonians are like, no, penis prison. No,
I hate the penis ships.
That's the one thing I remember from that movie.
Yeah, I just can't.
I will go all the way back to the inception of DC. I think that DC was born in the 30s and Marvel was born in the 60s. DC was born at a time when, what's the 30s? Is that horse and buggies? I'm educated.
Right,
but anyway, a long time ago. Yeah. So if you look at I know, I'm kidding. But if you look at DC as a whole, it's magic rings, invisible jets, lassos that make you tell the truth. It's it's antiquated, ridiculous garbage. And the Marvel stuff is of the radiation 60s, like counterculture. Like there's still like things about Marvel that are relevant today, and the DC stuff is less and less relevant as time goes on. And so you have to, in a sense, fundamentally alter what DC is built upon to make DC appeal to a modern audience, and therefore I think anyone that is doing a DC movie has an uphill battle ahead of them that is a little bit more than what you have when you just, like, you can take the Hulk and make the Hulk cool very easily, but some DC characters, am I going to get attacked for this? Are there a lot of DC fans out there that are going to come at me with the pitchforks? I don't care.
He doesn't care, guys.
I was just about to
The Flash sucks.
The movie?
The character?
The character. You run fast, whatever. What? I'm kidding.
You know, it's funny that you say that.
I don't know what's happening. My heart. we're switching gears too often. I don't know what's going on.
He is largely against the speedster scenes that we get in movies where it's just time stops.
My suspension of disbelief has its limits. He in what the frick?
So you don't like Quicksilver?
That's the one I don't like.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
Why? It's his perspective.
Correct, but he would kill every single person that he's saving. They cannot move that fast. He can. They cannot.
Why? Well, okay.
He got your ass.
I'm cooking.
Well, no.
I'm cooking.
It's just cooking. It's a movie. I win. Like, what are we doing here? Anyway, he got me. Come on. But no. I mean,
chill out.
Is there something about his physical makeup that makes him resilient to the forces of moving that quick?
Yes. Yes. If I take
what are we doing?
If I take you,
suspension of disbelief, my friend.
It has its limits. If I take you and I move you down the street in 0.1 seconds, you would explode.
I mean, sure.
Okay, that's a problem to me. I just can't do it.
Are you Neil deGrasse Tyson? Like, what is wrong with you?
That's his only one that bothers him, by the way.
Oh, I see.
Because Avengers 1 is his favorite movie of all time, and there's that scene of Tony getting thrown out of the building, and he's falling, and then the suit comes on him, and then him going like this super fast before he hits
the fact that you think that's even more...
the trajectory and the forces on his body as he pulls it. Yeah. That's you?
No. That's not him. My point is
he's fine with that.
Exactly, but it's only
you're not being honest if you think that's even remotely close to what Quicksilver does in that scene.
I'm just saying you're not a science guy other than the Quicksilver.
I am a science guy to a certain extent. My suspension of disbelief has its limits. That's fine. That's in this round.
I
That's
thought
in this
I was
window.
enhancing your point. I wasn't taking a shot at you.
Yes, you
I
were.
was helping you.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
Is he getting angry?
Yes.
He's
That's
furious.
this podcast.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I've seen that. I've
Okay.
seen you talking about Last Jedi. I've seen things. I did some research.
Yeah, that's me.
I enjoy talking crap about Superman because it seems to get people all riled up on the internet, and I think that's funny.
Yeah,
but I will say, for the record, I don't actually hate Superman.
No.
I think he's
clearly
cool. I think he's a
loses
cool character.
to Omni-Man and Invincible.
Clearly loses to Omni-Man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You are the expert on
Jeez.
power scaling.
Oh
Everybody
my
knows
God!
that.
Everyone knows if there's one thing that I do well, it's power scaling.
This is, thank you. You are incredible. Like, genuinely, like, I know we're halfway through, but, like, you're amazing. I love. Oh, my
right.
God.
Best episode of all time.
I'll
this
take
is
it.
amazing.
I'll take it.
All right, Conquest pulling Mark's guts out was the grossest moment in Invincible so far.
3, 2,
Two,
1.
one.
Agree.
So far,
Agree. Oh. I didn't like that at all. I mean, Invincible is violent. It's always been violent.
Sure.
That's the only time I've ever been watching the show and been like, it's still happening. Why is it still on the screen?
And I know with the dog, where you turned up the volume on the yelp, you turned up the volume on that those
The
intestines.
squishing. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, it was so fun.
I didn't-
So fun. Yeah, I just love those sessions and just being able to be like, make the squishing louder.
Psycho.
It's just, it's
Is it
so
a rating?
fun.
You're like, all right, it's at like a 4 right now. It needs to be at an 8.
Needs to be louder.
And then
Yeah,
you're
a
like,
little
that's
bit, a
10.
little, but it's
Let's
also
bring it
like,
down.
open that up and show me what that is, and then he'll like open his screen and he'll show me like the 40 different sounds that go into what you're hearing, and I'll be like, all right, there's like a squishy squish that's like a can you which one is that? And then he'll find that and play it, and I'll be like, okay, make that aspect of it louder. That's really cool. And
That's
then he'll play it
hilarious.
again, and you can hear like more of a high pitch like in it, and it's great.
How
It's
long
great.
are these sessions?
It's not that. I mean, we watch the episode and then we all have notes. And Simon Rasiopa, my co-showrunner, Dan Duncan, and Sean O'Neill, the supervising directors, are all in there. And we watch the episode and we all take notes on stuff. And then we'll be like, go to minute this, and can that yell be louder? Can this be this? And the tweaking is so lightning fast that I sometimes give notes just to like see how fast they can address them, just because it's funny. It's
like a test.
But they'll just be like, oh yeah, be like, can you have this guy's volume do this, and then maybe can we get like a banging sound for that? And he'll be like, all right, cool. How's that? And then you'll hear it, and you're like, oh my god. So it's not that long.
All right, solid.
Sometimes I feel like I've answered a question too long, and I
No.
can tell you guys are getting bored.
No.
No,
but that's okay.
That's
fine.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
always bored when you're talking.
What the frick?
We've established a banter. He started it by
I love it.
calling me
I
out
love it.
for the 7 out of 10.
I love it. I love it, and I hate it. You're not going to know where the line is, but when you find it, you're going to regret it.
I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a little too crazy. I need to really not cross any lines here.
Let's find that line.
Okay.
Cecil. I love talking about
Yes.
Cecil. It just makes me happy. Cecil was justified in the vast majority of his actions.
Oh man,
This is an easy answer for me.
justified. I mean,
3,
yeah.
2, 1. Agree. That's my goat.
We hear a lot about how Cecil is maybe made worse of a guy in the comics, and again,
Yeah.
we aren't experts on that, obviously. But like,
And I don't remember. So
excellent. The writing for him in the show is so brilliant. He is like genuinely so kind. Like in season 2
yeah.
especially, he is like everybody's therapist on top of making these awful decisions. The conversation he has with Mark in this latest season, season 4, where he's like, you shouldn't make the decision to kill somebody. Put that on me. I already
gave
don't
up
sleep.
sleeping years ago.
Like,
what a great
he's
guy.
a fucking goat. We love Cecil on this podcast.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he's just,
great stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
He's cool.
During the Mark versus Cecil episode, we filmed an episode, and I came out full force. Cecil's my guy. We had a lot of angry comments. I was going to Comic-Con, so people were coming up to me like, "Really, you like Cecil?" I was like, "Frick yeah, I like Cecil."
I'm skewed because I have to, like, as a writer, I have to identify with every character that I write. So even when the characters are doing bad things, I have to be like, oh, I understand why they're doing that, and I can see their motives.
How do you identify with Conquest not having any friends?
Yeah, I mean, he's a lonely guy, you know, and he's treated as a weapon, so he does what a weapon does.
And you're a weapon.
Sure, I'm a weapon.
You just said you have to resonate with all of your characters.
Yeah, that's me. No, I have to identify.
Understand.
With
He doesn't have to be a weapon.
It doesn't
himself.
mean I don't have to go. I don't have to go beat people up to write stories of people getting beaten up or anything.
Right.
That would be
You can
lunacy.
sympathize.
This is why you are the
Lunacy.
genius writer and I am the idiot podcast.
Thank you.
You're
Please.
welcome.
I would like the two of you to compliment me more often.
That won't be a problem.
I'm just saying. I'm counting to 10 in my head between them, and when I get to 12
Every
and
10
13,
seconds?
but when I get higher than 10, it starts to make me angry.
Okay.
So just know that there's a
Every
count
10
going
seconds.
on every 10 seconds. Yeah.
Right.
We pre-negotiated this before I came on, and I just wanted to tell you
missed the
guys it
memo.
was a stipulation that
Okay.
was important to me.
Sure.
So, yeah.
You're doing a
I
great
I
job
don't want
on
to
this
end this
podcast right now.
podcast until everyone watching this podcast hates me. All right, go ahead.
Invincible's Earth is the worst place to live in fiction. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Like, Arrakis is pretty bad. There are worse places, but Invincible's Earth is bad.
Episode 4 is
Quiet place? I want to live in that world.
you can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, but Invincible's
Chicago-
Earth...
Also,
Chicago-
your kid sneezes and a monster comes out of nowhere and eats them?
Yeah, it's
that's
bad.
that's a worse world than Invincible.
Sure, but it's bad.
It's bad.
Bad.
It's up there.
Invincible's bad.
It's bad. You wouldn't want to live there.
Invincible is worse if you're invincible, though.
Yeah.
There are people in Invincible that they're fine.
What,
We
in
haven't
Australia?
done anything to Ohio,
Yeah.
have we?
You, odds are you will.
Just don't live
Oh,
in
I
Chicago. Dude, I don't want to
It's
live.
coming for you, Ohio.
I don't want to live in episode 4
No,
in
what?
hell.
No.
Also, I don't want to live in the bad
Underrealm,
writing.
not
but-
a fun place.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Wait, what was that?
I didn't say anything. All right.
He found the line.
You're an unbelievable creator and writer.
You're a genius.
10 more seconds.
That backfired on me. I don't like this at all. Go ahead.
Batman's no kill rule is stupid.
Oh. Get that out of here.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Oh.
Agree.
Wait. What was it again? What
Batman's no kill rule is stupid.
is stupid?
You agree
Is
that it's stupid.
I agree that it's stupid. I mean, it's a tough one for me.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental part of his character.
Correct.
So in that respect, it is important. I don't like Batman as much as everyone does, though. It's just ridiculous. This character is just the bane of the comic book industry.
What
Okay,
the
that's
just-
a little. I was ready to hear you out.
Too much.
Sure, I'll give you that. It's a lot.
It's just, can we? DC publishes like 50 different Batman books. It's like 90% of their line.
But you love
every
Absolute
creator
Batman.
I talk to is like, I just want to do Batman. I just can't wait to do Batman. And it's just like, oh my gosh, why? Why is this character so popular?
Do you like
it just
Absolute
takes
Batman?
up so much oxygen. I mean, you put spikes on Batman. He's got an axe. Like, yeah, I can't argue with that. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But do we need two Batman? Get rid of the other Batman.
Yeah.
We just need one Batman.
Sure.
This is too much Batman. Too much Batman.
Okay.
And the Batman movies. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
You don't like Dark Knight?
No. I like the Nolan ones a lot. I do think that. So in my opinion, I'll just do that now. Let's put these away. No, I'm kidding. But I think that the '89 Tim Burton Batman movie was great. But I feel like every movie past that, as much as I love the Nolan movies, is in that vein too much. It's like there's a whole other lane for Batman, and you could do so much other things with Batman, but everyone's trying to do these like dark, real world, dramatic, like Batman movies, and I would rather see Batman fighting space aliens and doing fun stuff and doing some stuff that Batman does from time to time that isn't necessarily in that very narrow
Sure.
like thing.
Do you think James Gunn, his Batman, will potentially do that? Batman.
I'm
Brave and-
hoping so.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got a
we hope
chance.
so, too.
Because it ain't going to be the Batman Part 2.
Right. Yeah, and in a world where you have the Batman that's doing that, I hope that they pivot and do something different. So yeah.
See,
Did you watch?
have a lot of good takes.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
He's never said that to me before.
That was like 15 seconds in.
Yeah,
I'll take
sorry.
I'll take it.
Did you watch Creature Commandos?
Yeah.
The Batman that we see, obviously, for 2 seconds with the Dr. Phosphorus scene, that seems like the correct Batman.
We'll see.
If that's one of his
Agreed.
villains that he takes out in a night, I'm feeling good.
One of my favorite Batman things ever is the cartoon Batman Brave and the Bold.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was a cartoon where
Very fantastical.
it would be like, aliens are invading, someone call Batman.
Yeah.
And in the DC universe, that is not your first call.
Yeah.
So that to me is funny, exciting, different, weird, and cool, and I love it.
Yeah. In Invincible, storylines taking place on Earth with characters like Adam Eve, Debbie, Rex, and Cecil are more entertaining than storylines in space, like with Alan, Nolan, Thetis, and Thrag.
Interesting. 3, 2, 1. Agree,
Agree.
disagree, agree.
You like the space stuff more.
No, I don't know that one is better than the other. I think they
Well,
might be close.
I took a hard take here. One is better than the other, and you're saying that one is better than the other.
No, he's saying
Oh,
he doesn't.
I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't agree that those are better.
Gosh, dang it.
You got me.
Yeah.
He got you.
All right.
You got me.
Listen, I don't have the best grasp on the English language, so I'm trying to navigate this as best I can.
Neither does he, apparently.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're in this together.
I'm making you look better.
I like that.
I think.
I like
mean,
how I keep leaning into the mic when I don't need to. You guys like that?
No, it's awesome.
The audio levels will just be all over the place. It's fine. No, I mean, my favorite characters are Cecil, Debbie, and Eve.
Okay.
So
Well, then of course you would.
yeah, I mean, they're just the best. They're just the best.
Marcus the goat. Oh, you did such a phenomenal job with him. I like no glaze, but like a lot of glaze. Like
10 seconds.
he's unvaluable, along with all the people you just named. Like it's just the best.
Cool.
All right. Have you seen Into and Across the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
The Spider-Verse trilogy has a chance to be the best superhero trilogy ever.
I don't like that face at all.
3, 2,
I was just
1.
trying to think
Agree.
of. Yeah.
Agree,
I mean, it has a
agree.
chance. Sure.
Yeah.
What do you think of the first 2 films?
I think they're good. I liked it. I think that I don't know. They're like, what are they? Near perfect movies. They're great.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think is the best superhero trilogy right now? Is it The Dark Knight? Because you got the Guardians
I dislike
trilogy.
Batman so much that I can't. As much as I love Christopher Nolan movies, I can't give the
you love Nolan?
the Dark Knight trilogy. I can't give that to the top status.
Well, you got the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey. You've got.
Yeah, but you got Spider-Man 3 in the mix, and that's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Brings it
That's
down.
a tough one for me.
It's okay, but TASM 2 is great though, right?
The Amazing
Hasn't-
Spider-Man 2.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield.
He loves
Oh,
that movie.
terrible.
Yes.
Terrible. I mean, I don't like to publicly talk about my opinions of movies, but Amazing Spider-Man 2 is dog shit.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
As much as I love Jamie Foxx, I love Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield is a
great?
great Spider-Man.
And a
There
great-
are aspects to both of those movies that are spectacular, but that movie's a mess.
Mess. He excuses a lot of the garbage in that movie.
Because it has also all of the peak. It does.
And he's my 8.5 guy. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, you're rethinking that now, huh? Yeah.
I didn't answer on my favorite trilogy.
Captain
I
America
like
trilogy.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man.
Captain America is a hard one because the first Captain America is great.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite Marvel movies. I love everything about it. It's such a great character study. It's fantastic. And especially in those first few movies where it's very like real world, it's cool seeing how Captain America like fits into World War II. Love that movie. And the other 2 Captain America movies are great, but they're like, I mean, Winter Soldier is but like the third one's basically an
It's an
Avengers movie,
Avengers
so
movie.
it's like it's hard to be like a Captain America trilogy, you know?
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I don't know. What is my favorite superhero trilogy?
Iron Man's a fine answer. It's
I'll wait till Incredibles 3 comes out.
Ooh.
You like Incredibles 2?
It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
But
we kinda
Incredibles is
defend
great.
it a little.
Incredibles 2 is I don't think I've watched it a second time. I think I only saw it when it came out, and in the theater I was like, oh man, that wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I feel like they should have done a time jump. I did not like how it continued right after the first movie.
I hope they do one for Incredibles 3. I want to see a teenage Jack. But we always say that Incredibles 2 gets a bad rap because the first one is just so freaking good.
First one's perfect.
The first one's a 10 out of 10.
One of the best movies of all time.
Yeah. Back to you.
We're going to do a little marrying of the Amazon Prime Video series if Cecil had Stan Edgar's job at Vought. Homelander would be a genuinely good guy despite his upbringing.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Cecil's running that shit like the Navy.
Think so?
Oh,
So? Or I think also Cecil would recognize like the value of like instilling humanity in that character.
Yes. And even if he didn't, I know this wasn't part of the agree or disagree, even if for some reason it didn't work, Cecil would have a way to take him down.
Yeah.
All right, by now, you know, like Vought just like let him loose without any contingencies. Cecil had contingencies on Mark, and Mark's a good person. Like,
it's true.
Yeah.
Could have put a bomb in that guy's brain.
100%. Our little audio thing, whatever the frick that was, in the
sea creature.
yeah. How many more do you want to do?
How many more do you want to do?
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Thrag is a bitch.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
He's a hoe.
He's a bitch?
He's a bitch. You don't have to be a bitch physically to be a bitch emotionally.
Okay.
He's like Force Awakens Kylo Ren with his fucking mask. He's like, oh, look at me. Oh, look at my planet. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, I gotta.
He's got so much pressure on his shoulders.
Fuck him.
Oh my gosh. Have some sympathy.
No sympathy for
Lordy.
Thrag.
I was
Lordy,
on this
not a
train
bitch,
until
my God.
episode 7.
Okay.
I was on this train until episode 7, and then he created a gravitational pull with his punch.
That was pretty awesome.
And then I couldn't call
Also,
him that
like,
anymore.
negotiating the living on Earth, that's
Yeah.
not, come on, like that's a good plan.
It's a good
That's
plan.
great.
Doesn't mean he's not a bitch.
Are you one?
Probably.
Yeah, okay. As long as you admit that, as long as he admits that, then I'm okay with it.
Like, I'm not saying this to Thrag's face, which definitely makes me a bitch.